Hey y'all, my name is Nat. I hope you're having a terrific day today, and for this video we are going to be doing a flip through of my March spreads. Alright, so I have busted out a new candle and I am so excited for my March spreads because we are finally going to be starting into springtime. But first we have to do a flip through of my completed February spreads. Thankfully, I'm still actually in love with this overall theme. I think everything turned out pretty fantastically. I really adored these little heart pattern pages though. They're so freaking cute. And I was very proud of myself for my TBR. Every time I completed a book, I put a little arrow through the hearts and it's so cute. I love it. I'm very proud of myself for coming up with that. You can see I am filming this a little early, but across the board, my February was very up and down. I had some days where I completely surpassed my maximum on my graph, and then I have a lot of days down here in the lower numbers. I'm not the happiest with this, but I do appreciate that majority of my days are, you know, for the most part, over 100. We have a nearly completed favorite lines spread. I'm not really sure what my favorite quote of the month is, but I can tell you which one makes me laugh the most, and that is, "The devil worked fast, but law firms worked faster." This was in Well Traveled by Jen DeLuca. As you can see, my brain dump wasn't utilized a ton, excluding pile breakdowns. As for my in versus out, pretty good. We still ended with me having read one more book than I added to my TBR. Oh wait, no, actually, two more because I've already read Winter's Orbit. I keep doing that. Technically, that shouldn't be on here because it's not on my TBR. I already read it, but I did buy it. Since I am filming this a little early, unfortunately my wrap-up is not completed and I haven't done my stats page yet either, but these will be filled. I can guarantee that. And I actually will have a February wrap-up coming out here soon. My usual rule of thumb is if I read 5 books that month that weren't for specific videos, I can do a wrap-up. And I did, in fact, do that. My favorites page also isn't completed yet. For a movie, I had to go with Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. I really enjoyed it. I'm still thinking back about some of those jokes. It was just absolutely hilarious. TV show, The Last of Us. My lord, I'm a glutton for punishment, but that show is just so good. I've cried in all but one episode thus far. And one of those, I was very much ugly crying. I think you know the one if you've been watching. Song, I didn't really have anything. I listened to a lot more audiobooks this month. Not really a ton of music. And then for meals, I had to say, actually, ironically, the meal that Josh and I got whenever we went to go see Ant-Man and the Wasp, we both got pretty much the same thing. Buffalo cauliflower bites and a caramel shake. I forgot to write it down, but moment is my brother and I taking a unexpected trip. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say there. And then diving into my daily pages. This is a scorecard from a mini golf place that I went to with Josh and his family. We had a lot of fun. Technically speaking, his sister did the best, but I did second best, so I'm still pretty proud of myself. Then we have just this little card that was included with one of Josh's gifts I got for Valentine's Day, and it was pretty cute, so I decided to include it in here. Josh's card that he gave me for Valentine's Day, which I absolutely love because both of us are really into punny stuff. My card to him was also a pun. This was the day where I was being really lazy, so I put this little couch potato sticker because it's so oddly specific, but it's adorable. I had to do it. And then this little movie ticket sticker, and whenever we went to see Quantumania, they actually had these little tiny menus, and there was a little magnifying glass also, and so it's the Quantum menu. Didn't order anything off of it, but it was just so adorable, I had to steal one. This little cat sticker over here actually came with one of the books I ordered from Pango and had to include it in here. I had a doctor's appointment today. This is actually today's. And then this was another sticker that was included in the same package. Same with this one, and then also this one, which I loved and just had to put on my water bottle. Since I am filming this a little early, I do still have a few empty pages to fill in for the rest of the month, but onto our March spreads. So I got the idea for this sort of stamp layout from a Pinterest photo of somebody else's bujo. I really liked that idea, but I didn't have faith in my abilities for doodling this month. I have a ton of floral stickers, and I got this one specific recycled floral sheet in Pipsticks this past month and thought, you know what? I'm gonna utilize this and the stamps. Plus, I finally utilized the last of a bird one that I got. As for a color scheme in terms of my markers, I kind of went with this funky blue color and a red. Sticking with the log layout still, I do enjoy this way more than having to draw all those boxes, even though I did sort of mess up on the layout, but it's fine. My TBR came out last week, so I'll put a link to that in the cards up above if you want to see me going over all of these, but this is my layout and I really like this one. I think it's the corresponding bird color that just works so well with the flowers. I really like this one. Then we have my pages red graph, and as you can see, I have still not marked the tallies at the bottom, but it's fine. It's fine. I'll do that eventually. Favorite lines, I again wanted to do something that still added some color onto this page but didn't take away too much from the inner portion, so I still have plenty of room for quotes. This one I got a little too sticker happy. It's a little busy, but I still like it. And then these three down here actually have little smiley faces on them, and they're just so adorable, and they make me smile. My brain dump, even though I don't know how much will be used based on the last few months, but I still have to have it because, you know, the one time I don't put it in is when I need it the most. My in and out, I also really like this one because I got to use that last little bouquet sticker that I had one in my February spreads also. Then my wrap up and stats pages, I was sort of running out of all of the little flowers and birds, so I was like, you know what? Birdhouses. I have a few of those still. And then finally is my favorites. I actually really like how this one came out. I wanted to do like the stamps for some of these, but my hand was killing me, so I knew I wasn't going to do it for all of them. But all in all though, I actually am really digging this spread. It's simplistic, but very adorable, and I really like it. Plus, again, it wasn't too terrible on my hand when it came to doing all of the stamp outlines, but I had to spread that out a little bit. Alright y'all, so that's it for today. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. I really appreciate it. Make sure to hit like and subscribe down below. I have all my socials as well as a few ways you can support me linked in the description. I come out with videos on Monday and Friday, but until then, I hope you continue to have a terrific day. Love you, bye!